Mama Akwaba, wafre me Ajoa searching Mesrel. Now I subscribe to my channel. Mia notification bell no so for more news. Ebusuafo nurse ni bi na odena kosem atudwi na edensem na mami eka ochre se in her lifetime inano watu abade ama NDC ama yuku no a ochre se this year elections no she has decided to vote for the NDC but otenasia ehu manifesto a NPP for ediaba na manifesto a NDC for edi abano. She thinks say if she decide to vote for NDC, I think say Obogana bro and on Kansampo no bro because a woman say Odone party NDC, but looking at things, she thinks say NPP the best option. We are see a woman see no acquire digitalization in sem. Now acquire digitalization NDC phone so then koko kiti jata. Yebenya confirm you. 24-hour economy, nightclub, hotels, she doesn't think fast, she doesn't think madness. Because Dr. Baumiani somebody to Jano, Niyama, future, Ghana future, and this phone to Okada, Koko Kitenkete, Yabenye Jatano, a buntu Bunumu, into plain be free, so be feed you more. They say, no more canoe who no kunano. Tinas in instant, or Tnas Adrian Hono. NDC Amayuko Nembuano into 2024 year NPP and now the vote ebe mom send ebe ya Ghana betimi akon kan yinti nsema ode etuja
Baumia media encounter na okoye ye no muchi sika ho
se obi pew na ofa kwan bia so na sebe wanyawo a na ewose yetwa wa yampia na yeka enema enim sebe edigu ohofin enti ohwe first of all the engagement I ba so and the fact that questions are bisa flag bearer and you're scripted or being koshe baby and what questions are the flag bearer and you're prepared or rehearsed speech and you're prepared questions and I the flag bearer. Now share a new year by I have a certain midwife on my contactor. I mean she leans towards NDC in terms of voting. On your active, but of course during voting she votes for NDC. But yesterday she sent me a text. Say your papa is making sense, pound. She took time to listen to Dr. Baumia and was say your papa is making sense, pound. And I'm so one time tieno, kautiena, and yada fofo. It shows Dr. Baumia did not only touch the hearts of Sebi MPP for, but he was able to enter into the opposition camp with the media engagement. Okay. And to show the success of the engagement, watching on the NASA 4 hours answering questions, being empathetic. Oh, bro, Fumu say what Ghanaian echo through no or admit certain difficulties we are facing, and also saying say asochino I boy I know brass, but asochino ain't try, and we did some to calm the waters, but yenye nina it shows say was ye more okay. Which leader Sebi or T and Crawford Ebrase now or ye aware of what everyone is going through. And then you catch Ghana for say you're complaining too much. Clearly a leader who understands Ghanaian. Near your komuno or near no kom or tiase, but or catch say Sebi, when they go aquam. Said you and so and moving forward, it's incumbent on us to do more. Now,
okay. Very order 2 months, doc. 2 months, we're breaking down from baby alpha. We'll see journalists want to buy and prepared questions.
Baby.
One shut down select you almost say particular journalists were waiting him so hard, yeah, man.
Not at all. It was an open invitation. Just come. And Utie, director of communication. I said there are a lot of people who wanted to even speak. Omani opportunity ankasa. And my sister station, UTV, lady or presenting midday news, something actually, or interview Dennis. Yes, or interview Dennis. And she even admitted, said she wanted to ask a question, but one opportunity. It showed the number of people are not willing to speak to Dr. Baumia.
But I didn't know many opportunity because sometimes and also can be deliberately skewed against particular people. Because our friend you know the number of media people ever. So how did they be more in your question?
Yes, in the sense that everyone wanted to ask a question, but now we share time constraints already. Yeah, over 4 hours. I don't think there's been any media encounter that lasted longer than what Dr. Baumia have and run.
Yeah, Sister Fia, now boy, as someone na branch and account, say anything I issue or the same debt to GDP ratio. Because if the GDP are not grown now, and I will share debt to MP before I be account now, and that ratio will be way higher, right? We say the debt to GDP ratio as of now, and I'm 70%, oh baby, right? Even though the debt
because of rebasing, so when you say I rebasing of the economy.
Yeah, but even before we compare to NDC tab now, we are still using that same. We have the rebases the NDC tab.
Yeah, the old rebasing in the HM
No, NDC breast. So can send this baby fish no me a rebasing. I don't think since I rebasing, I rebasing for the bio. And you know, like I said, no, the debt has gone up, and the reason why we are still at 70% is because the denominator and the GDP has also gone up. So just by inference, that is how you're able to know that they've grown this economy. They've increased the size of the economy. It is not the same economy that they met when the debt was 70% GDP at the time of NDC. I mean, because and on top of Kano, so they've grown the GDP. So, I mean, just based on that numbers, it's indisputable. Sir. This economy, the size of this economy is way bigger than what they inherited.
Okay.
But the fact that the GDP goes up, it doesn't necessarily mean, sir, you are talk about to all sectors of or the saying your population. It depends on the distribution of GDP now generating, right? Was the distribution such that the lower people now the poor are participating more in that GDP? Those are other analysis I'll wait later. Or was the growth in the GDP just coming from some few sectors? Most Ghanaians don't participate and they don't even earn income from those sectors that much. That's a different conversation for another day. You have to look at the data.
Another day, yeah. Especially oil and gas, but very few people are in that sector.
Exactly. Into those are sometimes what we call the distribution of wealth effects, can be different. Anything that sometimes looking at these global numbers, you have to dig down a deep further and see where the impacts are and what is driving those. But like I said, in the economy, you can't about to about to I think, sir, I agree with what panelists for. Of course, every election cycle is going to be different. Election cycle be the same necessarily. Because there are new players in here, they are based on. Of course, every election cycle there will be some things that are new, but generally, there's some baseline be a bit and also their projections. That is not to say you are saying that the projections will necessarily repeat themselves the same way, but it's a guideline, it's a framework that enables you to make your analysis. And Alan Chamante, media, I don't discount the fact I know, but I'm like. Alan Chamante stature in Ghana politics, Obi Kaso we ain't even found the Park Syndrome, was Park Syndrome not part of the MPP?